So I just want to start out with a shout out to Coach Greg Adams. I mean, all of his stuff is a master's class in red pill thought and more so red pill experience. You know, Adams has been through a lot of shit with the divorce, and he's done monkey double backflips on a lot of 49ers. And he'll even tell you that. So, I mean, he's been there. He's done that. But he has a couple of videos, a couple of live streams this past week. Exemplary. This is top shit. This is like gold. It's great. And I will link it below. If you've not seen any of Coach Greg Adams, his stuff, I'll put the channel link below. Get some popcorn. Fuck the Netflix and chill. Greg Adams, marathon, all weekend long. You're going to learn a lot of stuff, especially you young guys. Now, us old guys, a lot of us have been there. We've done that. Got the scars, got the child support, got the alimony to show for it. And living in a box in Los Angeles or something. Fortunately, most times it's not that bad, but there are men who have to go through that kind of shit. I mean, not directly due to my divorce, but I was living in my car for a while. I remember this distinctly. This was it was in the 80s somewhere. That the only thing I had to eat, because I had a job and everything, but the paycheck was a couple days away. The only thing I had to eat was some breadcrumbs. One of those Pepperidge Farm things in the bag that you put in the turkey. For some reason, I hung on to the breadcrumbs. That was it for a couple of days. Now, that's not directly related to my ex-wife, but your life gets fucked up, after this kind of, it's all turned upside down. You thought you could, count on whatever was going on, and then, no, sorry. And then you're the enemy. No fault divorce, all that kind of thing. And so that gets me to my point. Adams points out, I've pointed out, Undead Chronic has pointed out, Red Pill on Steroids has pointed out. This situation that we have today, this is what feminists wanted. It's exactly what they wanted. I don't want to rely on no man, and so on and so forth. So, okay. As Coach Adams said, hey, here you go. Shut up. Go away. But they didn't, of course, because it's never enough. If you've ever been in a relationship with a woman, they are never satisfied. Whatever great thing you did for them before, they add another step. Now you got to do that to make me happy. And ad nauseum, ad infinitum, goes on and on and on. Now, the chimpanzees out there will go ahead and do this. Oh, she let me, I orgasmed. I had sex with her. She's great. I love her. No, you are a means to an end, simp. But the simps, she's baiting you with the peace sleeve. And she's using you to get what she wants until she finds something better. Again, that's another video. But my point is, feminism, this is exactly what you want. And what do we have now? We got my friend Beata, right? Oh, women in power. And that's great. Empower women, all that kind of good stuff. It's great. Women should have, all the opportunities that men do. They do. But no. Women should have all the goodies that men have worked for free. Just hand it to them. Oh, you want to be a CEO? You want to be up in the C-suite? Here you go. Shut up. Go away. No. See, it doesn't work that way anymore. Now, when we're talking about early feminism, credit cards, bank accounts, renting apartments, financing cars, yeah, that makes sense. That's fair. You couldn't do that without your husband. You couldn't get birth control without his permission. Oh, that's bullshit. I agree. That was nonsense. But now, feminists, you have none of that to complain about. What we're hearing today, tampon tax, manspreading, sexist air conditioning. And now you want your goddamn student loan paid off by me, who had nothing to do with your choice. Women have outnumbered men in college for 40 years. And not a goddamn thing is mentioned about that. Except, of course, to blame men. Well, it's obviously men's fault that they're not going to college like we are because they're heathens, they're Neanderthals, and they're just stupid. I don't need no damn man. Well, until you do. And then when you can't find one, it's the fault of men. What do you mean men have standards? I've got a pussy. I've got the ultimate trump card. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. You see, another thing feminism did was say, hey, there's no restriction on sexual activity. You go. You go, girl. Go to ladies' night out and do all this shit. Fuck all the guys you want. No problem. Hey, societal expectations and shame, it's gone. But thanks, Terrence Popp. When you get to 38 or 39, feminism has told you, you go, girl, you do all this, Carrie, whatever her name is, in sex. Yeah, it'll be great. And then when men suddenly going, MGTOW or red pill or just like confirmed bachelor, as it used to be called in the day, it's like, no, I don't want anything to do with that. If I want to get some peace leave, I can go get some. No strings attached, hookup culture. And I can get something young and feisty. 1920, still exploring her sexuality. You did that shit 20 years ago. I'm not interested in that. Well, it's men's fault for not wanting to marry these women. It's societal, it's bullshit. You wanted, as feminists, to level the playing field. You want to act like men do. You want to get a job like men do. You want to do all this stuff that's fine. I would probably be a feminist in 1960. But now you get it. You get all this stuff. Everything. Plus, special handouts from the government. And good and GD, well, you're getting them. Oh, I'm a female-owned business. Oh, isn't that great? Here's a special thing from the government because women were so oppressed. Now you got it all. Now you got to pay tax on your tampons, where perhaps in prior days you didn't. Who was paying your tampon tax in 1964, ladies? Just throwing it out there. So everything you see around you, you wanted this. You didn't think about the possible consequences. Because there's always going to be some man there. Always going to be some dude who will take care of me. Or there'll always be the government to take care of me. No. You see, men, after all, just wanted the same rights as women. They were released from societal expectations with respect to sex, marriage, dating. Now men, after 50 fucking years, are finally waking up. And we're saying, no. No, I don't want you to change, feminist. I don't care. Do what you want to do. But don't expect any of this, because you're not going to get it. You opened up the sexual marketplace to monkey double backflips all day long. The peace leave isn't valuable anymore. You fucked up the supply and demand. You did it. It wasn't me. Men always willing to stick it in. I mean, a warm freaking pork roast. Yeah, I'll hit that. You made it easy. And now the boomerang is it's hard to find a decent man. Decent meaning rich, 6'6", blah, 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 blah. You know the drill. Because they do not have to settle. Women are always saying, I don't want to settle. The men you want don't have to settle, and you fucking hate it. But I have a peace leave. That's like saying, I've got a pencil. It matters not. Because pencils are free, and they're everywhere. And if I put in a minor amount of effort, I can get a pencil. But you want me to pay full price for yours? No. No, thank you. Links below. James Maxwell, thank you for listening.